Hello, my name is Brian, and today I'll be showing you how to take off your brakes from your car's wheels. This is for speech class of 2023. For all intents and purposes, I've already loosened all bolts and lug nuts for my car's tire to make it easier and simpler. Now, first things first, you're gonna wanna put a jack right next to your car to be able to lift it up. You're gonna wanna have a distance between the wheel and the floor for about an inch. After you completed that, you're gonna want to take off the lug nuts from your car. You're gonna do that with a power tool or a hand tool. If you can get, I don't know where it went. Anyways, I'm just gonna use my hand. Be able to take these off, just like so. And of course, I only have 2 of these when you should have 6. Just makes it easier for me. You're gonna want to be changing your brake pads in a secluded place with you and your buddy. You're not gonna want to be doing this in the middle of the street, disturbing everybody, of course. After you have the wheel off, you're gonna place it right next to the jack under your car. For safety purposes, just in case the jack does fail, the car can get caught by the wheel and not let it crush your head while you're changing the brake pads. After you're done that, you're gonna wanna locate your caliper. Your caliper will be right on top of your brake pads, which is right here. This is your caliper. Your brake pads are right in the center there. To take off your caliper, there's gonna be 2 bolts holding them down, one on the top and one on the bottom. You wanna put these somewhere safe so you don't lose them. You're gonna wanna take off your caliper by using a rubber mallet if you haven't changed them in quite a while. But for me, take them straight off, like so. You're gonna want to hold on to the caliper with some zip ties or anything you can find. But for me, I'm just gonna hold it right there. You're gonna want to take off your brake pads, which should be worn down, but as you can see, these are brand new. Take the one on the front and one on the back and put them somewhere safe. You're gonna want to get your new brake pads from O'Reilly's or somewhere where you can find any kind of auto parts store for brake pads. These right here cost me around 40 bucks or so. Pretty good price. And you can actually trade in your old ones and get your money back from it. And that's it. Now you're gonna want to get some brake grease, brake lubricant I should say, and put on the tips of the brakes, just like so. You'll grab the bag, open it up, put the tip in it, just like that. You're gonna want to do that for all 4 of them. After you've done that, you're gonna want to put your brake pads right where the old ones were at, like that. And of course, you might struggle with the one in the back, just because you are running at it blind. Like in my case, I can't find a way to put it. Like that. There you go. Both brake pads are in. Now all you're gonna need to do is grab your caliper, put it on top of both of the brake pads, like so, and have it real nice and tight. You're gonna wanna get your bolts, put it in the correct hole, and start tying it in. If you're noticing that it is not going through, that is okay. You're gonna wanna get your rubber mallet, bring it up just a tiny bit, to to put it in, which should be right there. There we go. Go on to the bottom of it as well. Start tying that one. Like so. After you completed that, you're gonna want to go and get your wheel. And you are actually almost done. Take off your wheel, roll it to where you're gonna leave it at. Oops, had to rotate it. After that, you're gonna want to find your holes where you're gonna put bolts through, just like so. Oh, I actually could have missed it. And there we go. After you completed that, you want to get your tools and your lug nuts. You're going to put your first lug nut right on top in the center, just like so. You're not gonna tighten it too much, just so it's easier to put on all the other lug nuts. After you've done that, you're gonna go just right across to the bottom and put your next lug nut. Put that in, get it nice and tight. Grab your tool, put it right in. After you've done that, you're gonna get the rest of your lug nut, and you're gonna start off to the right of it. And then again, just go straight across into the next lug nut. Saying lug nut a lot. After you've done that, you're gonna want to put all 6 of them on the same. After you've completed that, you're gonna want to get you're gonna want to get your power tool or your hand tool and start tightening them up as hard as you can. Just like so. Now, if you try to then use your power tool, put it all in, you're gonna notice it's gonna go straight in like so. What might happen is that as soon as you start tightening it as much as you can, the wheel's gonna start moving by itself. To counter that, you're gonna go back to your jack and you're gonna let it down slowly. After you've done that, you can go back to your lug nuts and start tightening them up just like so. After you tighten all 6 lug nuts, it's complete. You have changed your brakes, you have done it all completely.